We're here at the Gents Place with founder and CEO Ben Davis. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I've been fascinated with the franchise business model since I was 8 years old. And now I'm here to explore and expose the very best modern business opportunities available with proven systems in place that can help you achieve the American dream. What's the brand, the market potential, the risks involved, and all the things you need to know to evaluate the franchise opportunity. I'm Ryan Hicks, and this is Modrn Business Opportunities. So we're here on the hot seat, and it's my job to ask you some tough questions as we review the business opportunity. But let's start with telling us, what is the Gents Place?
The Gents Place is a men's grooming and lifestyle club, we call it, not a barbershop. So if I've only got 10 seconds with someone on an elevator and they ask what the Gents Place is, I tell them it's a country club meets speakeasy meets barbershop. So it's a membership-based model where guys come in, and one of our members said it's where personal relationships are formed and deals are done. But they're coming in, they're receiving all of these grooming services, haircuts, straight razor shaves, hand and foot repairs we call them, not manicures and pedicures. Beautiful members lounge where guys can come in and meet and network and kind of connect with like-minded gentlemen.
Barbershops and salons have been around for a long time, been franchising for a long time. So why this business, and why now, and why this business model?
I'll tell you why I got into the business. I was a guy that hated getting my hair cut so much, I decided to do something about it. So I would get my hair cut twice as short as I wanted, so I wouldn't have to go back for twice as long. I was that conscious about it. So I was really trying to solve a problem for myself, and I started talking to all my friends, and it turns out nobody enjoyed getting their hair cut. And so I started to look at franchise opportunities in the men's grooming space, and I could either sign up for a franchise that didn't really have it figured out yet, or I could create my own. And what we really focused on when I did create my own business and franchise opportunity is a place where you could go in and the intention is on you. That it wasn't just selling a haircut, it was selling a way for us to be a part of your success story. We know how you show up to the world and to yourself is your personal brand, and the Gents Place helps manage that brand. We're part of that success in your life. And so now 10 years into the business, what we've done is we've proven out a model, membership-based model, where guys actually look forward to coming in to get their haircut. I know you come in as a member. They look forward to coming in instead of thinking of it as a necessary evil.
How would you define what the Gents Place stands for?
Well, I really feel like we're in a fundamentally different business than the rest of the competition. I think of business, regardless of the industry, you can be in kind of one of three different businesses. You can sell the product, which is if we're in a coffee shop and in the coffee business, it'd be coffee. You could sell more than the product, which is an experience. But then really at the pinnacle of that pyramid, that third thing that you can sell is selling the emotion of what that experience gives you. And so at the Gents Place, we really feel like we're in the business of selling feelings, selling positivity, confidence, and empowerment, not in the haircut business.
Why membership-based business model? Why is that good for a potential franchisee compared to other models?
The membership-based model, I think every company would love to have that, right? Your Subways would love to have a way to put their clients on membership. The reason why is because it's a predictable, sustainable source of revenue. Once you build that membership base up, as long as you continue to service your guests, that money continues to come in over and over and over again. And so as long as you're focused on that world-class service, these gentlemen that come in, they're your best sales force. They're members, they go out and refer other members. I wouldn't ever want to promise this to a franchisee, but we do have locations where we've completely turned off the marketing spigot because the business builds upon itself. You've got to be really, really focused on providing world-class service in order to make that happen. I don't want to pretend like it's just plug some money in and it starts kind of coming out right away. but it is a business that naturally builds upon itself because of that membership-based nature.
There's a lot of franchise opportunities out there, and part of what folks are buying into is the team. Talk about your team and talk about your infrastructure for growth.
Yep, absolutely. So when we first started franchising, I didn't want to reinvent the wheel like I did in the men's grooming business. And so we partnered with Elevated Brands, which is the parent company of Massage Heights, and they had about 150 locations at the time and had built out an infrastructure. So we bolted onto that system in a shared resource model. And as a new franchisor, we were able to have the resources of a 150 unit system. So a head of marketing, a CFO, legal counsel, you name it. So that really set us up for success. Since then, over the last couple of years, we've built our own infrastructure. We've hired our own people that are specialists in our operations. We have 10 years of history as a brand, and so we've also recruited some of those folks that have been with us in the corporate locations for a while to help out with training and implementing systems. It doesn't hurt that we also have Emmit Smith and Jerry Jones as part of our co-ownership group.
Talk briefly about how you bring your culture to life, because you've got this culture. How do you bring that to life?
That's the foundation of what makes the Gents Place work. We hire based on the values, we separate based on the values, we promote, we give raises based on those. We truly do. It's baked into our system, that secret sauce of how we advance people in the organization. Choosing a franchisee is no different. In terms of who we're looking for, we're not looking for someone to come in and say, as their primary reason for franchising the Gents Place, to make money. We want people to come in and say, I connected with your values of serving first, of attitudes being contagious to spread good, of hard work yielding opportunities, things like that.
Tell me about the ideal candidate. You told me what not. Yeah. Now tell me the dream franchisee, the person that's going to plug in and be very successful.
The ideal candidate could be a male or female. They could have a varying level of net worth, but they like being their best. They couldn't imagine opening up a discount men's grooming chain because it's not the best.
Let's talk about the money. What does it cost and what do I get in return?
Yeah, sure. So we just released our new FDD. You're going to see an overall investment, including a franchise fee and some working capital, anywhere around the $500,000 mark to $700,000 or so. Could it be a little less or a little more? Absolutely. Depends on the real estate deals that you work and the reimbursements you get back from the landlord. But you're looking at, call it $500,000 to $700,000. We do have, we're on the SBA registry, so we've got SBA financing lined up for qualified candidates. That allows you to put in about 20% of that total figure. So we're looking for people that have liquid net worth of $175,000 or more, total net worth of $400,000 or higher, and you could potentially get in for about $100,000 to $200,000 in cash and get a location off the ground.
What systems do you have in place to help franchisees succeed, technology-wise and system-wise?
So I'm a big tech guy. I grew up right at that point where print media and Facebook ads kind of converged, right? So technology is a backbone of our system. We have an incredible marketing platform that has generated thousands and thousands of leads, new clients coming in over time. That's how we build this business. And so our marketing system has a lot of tech behind it, proprietary technology. We have 10 years of operating history. So as a new franchisor, a lot of these franchisors pop up 1 or 2 locations and they go straight into franchising. I have 10 years of history operating in multiple states, and that required, when I went into Leawood, Kansas in January 2011, I lived in Dallas, Texas. I had to create systems to monitor the business remotely, accounting systems, operational, management, you name it. And so We've got these operational management systems that have been in place for a long time. Because I've been a multi-unit operator, we have financial systems that we're able to give you to run a multi-unit organization. And we've got, as we talked about before, the collective experience of a 150-unit chain, Jerry Jones, Emmit Smith, and others involved that have given us advice and feedback and helped us develop world-class systems for us to scale.
So why now and why this business model?
The men's grooming industry right now is exploding. It's a $21 billion plus industry, and we are at the forefront of that. We started 10 years ago before this was really cool, but now it's taking off in a huge way. So I believe that now is the time because there is competition. There are people that are opening up similar locations. There are a lot of Gents Place clones that are popping up out there, but because of our focus on innovation and technology and pushing the envelope and being the leader in the industry in what I call the ultra premium space, I feel like we're at a point where before the industry matures, we've got another 10 years or so to take on really great franchisees and to have them go out and grab the best real estate and to own that client in their local market.
Ben Davis, founder and CEO of the Gents Place.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
To download the full executive summary, visit modrnbusiness.com/TGP. That's modrnbusiness.com/TGP. And be sure to subscribe and get connected on social. Until next time, I'm Ryan Hicks, and this is Modrn Business Opportunities.